Don't pause, press
What's up, you guys? It's Jonno! Welcome to another lit episode of Pokemon Unite. Today we are going to talk about the new squad feature in Pokemon Unite. That's right, they released squads. You can now squad up with your buddies. It honestly doesn't result in that many new features. I was looking around for all of the new features that I could show off on this video. There's not much, but it's a really cool way to unite with your friends and give yourself a cool team name and kind of get a theme and a team going in Pokemon Unite. Alright, you guys, so let's go ahead and dive right on into it. There's two options when you go to the new squad menu. You can create your very own squad just like I'm about to do, or you can join somebody else's squad. Now let's go ahead and get in there and create the squad. It's not too big of a deal, but one thing I will note is that it was really hard to get around their banned words filter, which I'm actually really glad about that, but some of the words that they banned didn't make any sense. For example, one of the banned words was plays. Like my YouTube channel, Jonno Plays, I couldn't put the word plays in the description, and it took me so long to figure that out, and I had to rewrite my description 100 times. We'll get to that later, but anyway, you guys, it's a very simple form here, okay? Give it a name, give it a description. They got a couple of tags I'm about to show you as well. And there you go. You have your very own squad in Pokemon Unite. Really simple. And then, of course, you can give your friends the tag code, and then they can type in that tag code and you can have them join. Alright, so once you get through your description, which actually took me an extremely long time, and I had to trim a whole bunch of footage off of this video because it just would not let me put in my description, well, then you get to put in your tags. Now, the tags are kind of interesting. I think there's all kinds of different squads that are going to come about. Some people will be super professional trainers that really just want to be at the top of the ranks, and some people will be more casual and they just want to play quick matches or maybe standard matches, and that's really cool. So you've got all kinds of tags to encourage people what kind of squad you want to have. Now, obviously, I'm going to select the kind of tags that say we are pro master players, even though we're just aspiring pro master players. Of course, aspiring. We'll get there one day. We're not there yet, clearly, but we're all trying to learn and get as good as we can. And there you go, you guys. We're going to create the squad after I get through a couple of minor little, as you can see here, it does not want to take my description, so a couple of minor little hiccups here, not that huge of a deal, but yeah, we do have to go through a long editing process for this, and I'm just gonna go ahead and skip that process and show you guys that in order to get through, I just wrote the word Jonno, okay? I literally just wrote the word Jonno because I could not figure out what word it was messing up on, and I even thought the messed up word was Jonno, so I was like, let me just try Jonno, and it worked, and I was like, you know what? We're just gonna call it a day, and I'll edit the description later, which I did edit the description later, and I'm telling you, it took me like half an hour to get around their banned words. But once I finally got around the banned words, which honestly I wasn't putting any bad words, it was just banning the most random words, but that's okay. I finally got around it, and here we are. All right, you guys, so we are in the squad. Now, this is on the Nintendo Switch. I will say it looks different for mobile players, and I think that they have a much more robust system over on mobile. There's no chat in here, and there is chat on mobile, so that is literally the only difference. But there's basically no features here. Okay, so when you go to add people, you can look at their profile, you can decide if you want to add them. There's, you know, a little bit of features in that regard. You can look at their battle record, you can look at their favorite Pokemon, decide if you want to have them on your team. Okay, that's a feature. But other than that, there's no features. You can't invite people to your party from your squad. You can't invite people from your squad to your party. You can't really do anything, and I looked all throughout the game for any kind of menus related to this. Maybe it's a feature that's under development. Of course, they'll bring new features to it later, and they'll add more to it later. It's just cool right now that we can buddy up with our friends and name our squad, and I did like my Chaps United squad name. Let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments, of course. But for now, yeah, it's kind of a lackluster experience. There's not a ton going on here. It's the very beginning baby steps of what I think squads will eventually become, but at least they're going in the right direction. I think this is definitely a step in the right direction, even though there's basically nothing you can do here, especially on Nintendo Switch. On mobile, there is the chat, although maybe they don't have the chat on Nintendo Switch for safety reasons. That could be a Nintendo thing. Not sure about that. But for now, I think we can safely say that there's not going to be chat on the Nintendo Switch version since they didn't bring the chat to the Nintendo Switch version. Maybe it was easier on mobile since you do have a keyboard on mobile and it's very difficult to type in the game on the Nintendo Switch. I don't know, who knows? But anyway, you guys, that's it. That's all the features that I could round up from the squads, and they do have a new squads feature in Season 2, so I wanted to let you guys know about that. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you to my amazing subscribers, and peace!